levied on companies, trusts and cooperatives at the rate of 30% for residents and 37.5% for non-residents. And as our reporter Carol Njenga narrates on this week's episode of Tax 101, multinationals that have operations in Kenya are required to pay corporation tax on income accrued within Kenya.
All income accrued or derived in Kenya, whether by an individual or a corporate, a resident or a non-resident, is subject to tax. In Kenya, the corporate income tax is a levy collected from companies based on their net income. Even though the resident rate of corporate income tax is 30%, in 2020, the applicable rate was 25% following a review from the government and measures announced to cushion both individuals and companies from the adverse economic effects of COVID-19. Where a non-resident person carries out a business in Kenya through a permanent establishment, the income will be considered to have accrued in or derived from Kenya. The non-resident rate of corporate income tax is 37.5%. For listed companies, there are incentives such as lower corporate tax over a specific period of time. The preferential tax rates available for newly listed companies on the Nairobi Securities Exchange range from 20% to 27% for a period ranging from 3 to 5 years. The rate, however, depends on the percentage of listed shares made available to the public through the Nairobi Securities Exchange. A rate of 20% applies if 40% of issued share capital is listed for a 5-year period. 25% rate if 30% of issued share capital is listed also for a 5-year period, and 27% rate if 20% of issued share capital is listed for a 3-year period. There are also specific rates for certain resident and non-resident companies. For example, those in export processing zones are exempt from corporation tax duration for the first 10 years of operations. After the 10th year, they are subject to corporation tax at the rate of 25%. Those setting up in special economic zones pay corporation tax at the rate of 10% during the first 5 years. Other companies that enjoy a reduced corporate tax or at the rate of 15% are local motor vehicle assemblies and also real estate companies that construct about 100,000 residential units in Kenya. Carol Njenga for Prime Edition.